Hi Gemini, welcome back to my channel. You are with Amira Celon from amiracelon.com. This is your general reading for September 2017. I just want to say thank you for your likes, shares, subscribes and Google Pluses and comments below. We do look at all of your comments, and if you have any suggestions for my channel or for my website, if you'd like any specific courses or downloads or anything that you'd like to learn about, please put your comments below. Everything is noted and worked on if me and my international psychic team do feel it is appropriate. So due to popular demand, I have added an audio download for past life regression on my website for only $7.77, and also an audio download on how to publish and produce your own deck of oracle cards. So please check that out. All the links are here below if you'd like to book a personal session with me or one of my international psychic team. There's a lot we have on offer for you. So let's have a look at your reading for this month. It can actually take effect a little bit sooner than the month if we are publishing before the month. So let's have a look and see for you, Gemini. Okay, Gemini, Sun, Moon, Rising and Venus. Let's have a look. The general reading for you with the Tarot, Page of Swords, Queen of Pentacles and the Fool. So the Page of Swords could be you if you are Gemini Sun sign or have a lot of Gemini in your chart. This could be you pointing your sword in a new direction. This is about you trying to find new ideas, new inspirations and new things. You might be looking slightly over your shoulder there to see what you've left behind, but your foot is moving forward and your sword is pointing in a new direction. So I feel for some of you, you might be leaving something behind, moving forward. You also have birds around you, which is a sign of communication for me, and the clouds are also coming out to me with this card for you this month. So I feel like the clouds are shifting. So if you have been confused about something and you need to find or feel a new direction coming in, then I do feel you've got new directions and new horizons that you're going to be looking at. You could be also looking at new people as well, or taking a step into a new direction. So let's have a look and see where you're going with that step. Queen of Pentacles. Okay, this is usually a woman who is an earth sign, can also represent money and finances. She's normally a Taurus, Virgo or Capricorn. So if that's part of your astrology, then maybe it's you, or it could be somebody else coming in around you. It could be somebody that you're looking at or working with regarding your finances. It could be a family member, a banker, a business partner, a love partner. So there could be accents on finances. You might be feeling like you want to take a risk with your finances, and Geminis often feel like they like to step into the unknown, take a risk, a leap of faith. Innocence is around this, and my feeling around this is I feel like you need to kind of consolidate your ideas and kind of look at things in more of a practical way. You might want to take a really fresh step into the unknown, and you may or may not be successful. So before you take that leap of faith, I just feel like you need to look at the finances very carefully, and also the different options of direction that you might want to go in. Are you going to invest too much money in this idea or project or person? Or is it going to cost you too much money to actually do what you feel like doing? But I do feel a lot of you are going to be going on some sort of a journey, some sort of a new leap of faith, a new direction. You do have people with you in this too. You're not just alone, because your dog is there with you. And that's showing me that there are loyal people around you with this. So I do feel your ideas are valid. I just feel like they need to be consolidated on a sort of an earth plane practical level. And that's where the Queen of Pentacles comes into play. And then you can sort of take off into a new horizon and do something new. It might be time for you to do something new. You might have been stimulated by that new moon eclipse in Leo on the 21st of August that is playing out for all of us in some area of our astrology chart. So I feel like you're looking at growing something from scratch. I feel like it feels to me like you're starting something from scratch. You have gifts and talents you'd like to show the world. You might like to go on a journey and do that. You might need to go somewhere far away to do that as well, somewhere international. I do pick up foreign countries around you with this particular card. You have a lot of energy, a lot of essence, and whatever you do, you're going to make it quite simple. So you're going to travel light, you're going to make it simple, you're going to start something in a very simple way that is for everyone to understand. So I would say yes, go for it. But before you step in, maybe consult somebody, consult an advisor, a banker, somebody who deals well with money. And a lot of Geminis deal well with money, so it could be you. You might just need to sit down and work something out with a financial plan or a business plan. You might want to go around the world for a year or something and just go exploring and maybe doing something creative or accumulating something creative while you're journeying. I am picking up India around you for some reason. Some of you might be wanting to do a yoga retreat or some sort of a expedition into exotic places. So that's very interesting, Gemini. I do quite feel that it's an exciting time, absolutely exciting. So let's have a look at love with my own deck of cards, Amira's Love Oracle cards. And let's have a look at love for couples and then for singles. Love for couples, so people who are already in a relationship. Gemini's in a relationship already. Couples, couple Geminis, what's coming up in September for you and your partner. So let's see. Okay, couples. Courting man, true love, and children. So whoever you're with, it's a true love connection. That's 100%. So that's fantastic. Courting man could be you if you are the courting man, or it could be your partner if he is the courting man. Could be somebody, one of the two of you in the relationship that holds a professional position. So the courting man is usually somebody who wears a uniform to work or is in a professional type of role, like a banker, lawyer, doctor, dentist, salesperson. Then we've got the true love card. So this is about your heart floating on air, feeling like you're elated, feeling like you have your heart's desire, feeling like you are in the right love situation, in the right love relationship. You might be looking at the world through childlike eyes, feeling like this is new and fresh. Like there could be a renewal of your relationship on a weekly basis, a monthly basis, or just a yearly basis, but you might feel like it's always getting new, it's always getting exciting, it's always looking different, looking fantastic. Some of you might be looking at having children together. Somebody might be focusing on the children you already have. You might be feeling like you're really in a nice vibration with your partner, with the children that you have. You could be looking at your options and choices of what to do together, where to go together, how you're going to make this an exciting rest of the year moving into the end of the year, and also I feel like further afield. So you could very well be planning quite a few things with your partner, and I feel like if children is one of those things, you could definitely be looking at that. Some of you might also be pregnant or be looking at getting pregnant. So I feel like beautiful cards for couple Geminis, absolutely divine. So let's have a look at Gemini singles. What's coming in for Gemini singles? Gemini singles for September 2017. Okay, Gemini. Gemini, let's see. Gemini. Triangle. Open relationship. Freedom. Okay, so part of you, Gemini, you could be the triangle Gemini in yourself. You could be the split decision. There could be part of you that wants something and part of you that wants someone else. You could be in a crowded relationship. There could be somebody you're dating and they have some other influence in their life that's disturbing the relationship or blocking the relationship. They could have another person or party in the relationship. You might be dating more than one person at once. You might be looking at more than one person, Gemini, yourself. One of these people is going to be offering you an open relationship. It's not actually a steady relationship or a committed relationship. It's more like an open relationship. Some of you Geminis might be wanting an open relationship and you don't really want to give away your freedom. That is the key here with this open relationship. So you might be offering the open relationship to somebody, so your freedom is not going to be compromised in some way. You might want to be free. You might want to feel free. You might not want to have a relationship really at the heart of it. And a lot of us think, we want to have a relationship, but when it gets presented to us, sometimes we don't want it really. In your heart of hearts, Gemini, maybe there's part of you or a very, very big part of you that wants to be free. And I'm going back to the general part of the reading. Some of you might want to be free to travel, to explore, to meet new people, explore new heights, have more experience, whether that's experience with other people or experience in general in your life. So for those of you who are seeking a committed relationship, then I feel like one of these two people could very well be the person for you, but the other one is open. So it's saying to skirt around the open one and to let the open one go. Maybe you've got to let that person go. Maybe that they're not really, worth hanging on to because you're looking for something else. So yeah, I feel for you, Gemini. I think, you've got choices and decisions to make about where you're going with your love life and how you want to go about your love life and where it's going to take you and what it is you want to do. And you might be looking around for something new. The open relationship is looking and searching. You might not have found it yet, but you might be just enjoying your freedom in the meantime. So I feel like it's kind of like a stress-free, even though it might look kind of somehow stressful. I feel like you're just taking things in your stride and kind of juggling things up a little bit, Gemini. So I kind of feel like you're looking, watching and waiting this month at your love life and seeing how you feel about your freedom, how you feel about whoever is around you or coming in around you or wanting to be with you. And then you're going to be making some sort of a decision. So it's a looking and waiting type of dynamic here that's going on. Watching and waiting. That's what I feel for you, watching and waiting. So enjoy that one, Gemini. Thank you so much for subscribing. That way you will get notified when I do post videos for you, and clicking that bell button that's just next to the subscription button. Have a fabulous month ahead and check out my weekly videos and also my playlists. Ciao for now. Take care.